What's going on, everybody? Oh, your hat's bad.
You're going to get, let me do the math. Today, Monday, Wednesday. You're going to get it 2 more times after today.
Matt, he is also with this hat now proactively asked people that are seeing it for the first time, hey, do you like my hat? You're like a kid that's got a Band-Aid. You're like, I have an owie.
Your son unsolicited said, hey, nice hat. Amanda, the boss on the sports station, walked up and said, hey, I like your hat. All unsolicited. Now, she had a tone like she didn't like my hat, and I got that. I picked that up. But the words came out.
Was it like this? Like, was it like this?
It's like, ooh, hey, nice hat.
Hey, nice hat.
Yes, it's exactly what she said.
Oh my God. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, it's Friday morning.
Be better if I did this? Is
yeah.
this better?
Totally.
That's better.
Totally better.
Hey, I don't look sickly. I could be. Oh, now I look like I'm in Cirque du Soleil.
Like,
now I'm in
oh, yeah.
Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah, that's good too. That's good too.
One of the clowns that runs around the audience.
Next time we get into an argument, the bet has to be that you have to wear that dumb hat sideways for an entire day. And I hope your kids have like a school choir concert or something.
Like in June or something.
Oh my God. Okay. We had some fun on the show today. We have been unnecessarily censoring words for Christmas stories. It's been really, really fun because when the Grinch's small heart has a bleep to it, growing 3 sizes that day, it gets to be a lot of fun.
What did he do to the roast beast?
He himself carved the roast beast.
He carved the roast beef.
Oh, you bleep out carved, it becomes a whole different kind of party.
He blanked the roast beef. Oh man, it kills. It kills.
It's every time. It's every time. I would like to address what AJ said today in Mama Drama. He brought up he's on his very first school trip, like a conference, right?
Like
it's for theater school.
3-nighter, right?
It's a 3-night. It's a big deal.
It's a long time.
ThesCon happens for those that know it. ThesCon happens. Your daughter actually went to it for middle school, which is like a 1-day thing. When they get into high school, high schoolers from around the state of Colorado come to ThesCon downtown. Really big deal. Now, as a mom, I'm hearing high schoolers from the state of Colorado are all spending the night in a hotel together. And I'm like,
there's going to be some stories come out of that.
Like, Jesus, right? So I do a lot of self-talking to myself. I'm like keeping everything settled. Everything is going to be fine. I know he's going to be fine. But then it's like, I don't trust the other kids. I'm like, what is he going to be exposed to? And then I'm like, well, he's now at that age, like he's at the age now where he's going on these trips and I just have to block it out. So I went complete polar opposite when I was talking to him before he left.
It's very Jesus take the wheel situation.
Yes.
Whatever happens, happens.
I didn't give him the speech to behave himself because I know he will. I didn't give him the lecture of be safe. I went the opposite and said, when I went on my first conference, I skipped out on the seminar and went to a Weezer concert. And he's like, what? And I did. So I was just like, yeah, I mean, you're going to be like, things happen and like, whatever, but you're at that age where just don't rat on people.
Right.
Like,
stitches get stitches.
And I was telling him the story. And the part that I think shocked him the most wasn't the fact that I skipped out on it. Ours was called HERO, not ThesCon. It was Home Economics and Related Occupations. Why I took that class, I don't know.
You spent the night in a hotel to learn about cooking? And sewing?
It was like what are healthy meals for kids? I had to do a presentation about like how to put together like a healthy meal for a child.
Hotel conference room.
Yes.
Did you do it?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. The day after I snuck out and went to the Weezer concert at First Ave in downtown Minneapolis like an idiot. I was like 15 years old, couldn't drive yet. My friends drove down to get me. And I left. The part that shocked him the most is when I started to play Weezer songs from the Blue Album.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Do we know the Blue Album? Matt, you know the Blue Album. Everybody knows. Yeah, everybody knows the Blue Album, right?
And you're married Tyler Moore.
I don't care what they say about us anyway. I don't care about that. Knock on the door.
It's a great album. It's a great album.
It's a great album. That one, he's just like, didn't get it. And I was like, hold on, there's this really good one called The Sweater Song.
Yeah.
Wrong move, Mom. He's like, that's the lamest thing I've ever heard. And then proceeded to be like, Tyler, the creator, is a genius. I'm like, oh my God, shut off.
Yeah, but when you do, when you think about Weezer and that album, and when it came out, it was alternative, and it was huge,
Take
right?
the effing hat off.
But no, I won't.
Don't show me the rest of the time.
I'm being serious.
Yeah, proceed with your opinion.
But
Yeah.
that album didn't age well. Like, to put it on now, you're like, ugh. That was a time in my life where Weezer was great. I choose to not listen to Weezer anymore. And I've seen them live a couple times. They used to be fantastic.
Yes,
they covered Toto's Africa recently, which was not a good cover. It was boring. They didn't do enough with it. Whatever. I feel like Weezer used to love. Now they're just mad at me.
I didn't stay on the Weezer train.
Well, after the sweater song, I'm sure it was turn it off.
I mean, even as a kid, because Weezer would have been for me would have been his age.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean,
but
Hash Pipe
on it. Hash Pipe, great
came
song.
after, but that was later.
Yeah, great song.
Probably my favorite Weezer song. But that was a couple years after the Blue album and all that stuff.
They just opened when I went and saw Green Day last time. That's who their opening act was, and it was like really fun. Remember, and I was all excited to see them, and I was like, oh yeah.
I saw Weezer when they opened up for Foo Fighters here in Denver. That was a great show.
Oh, that's
great.
amazing.
But then, like my kids, if I were to play Weezer for them, they'd do the same thing.
Yeah, it's like so silly. It's so silly. Did you ever go though to one of these conferences for high school?
No,
kids? You didn't.
I didn't.
Oh, the time of your life. It's your first real sense of freedom in a hotel. Like, oh my God.
Without parental, supervision.
Yeah.
High school kids, things are happening.
Okay, I want to go back to Weezer.
Things with your body are happening.
Stop saying that. Oh my God. I would like to think right now he's learning a lot and getting good life experiences.
Who's AJ rooming with? How many kids are in this room?
There's 4 total.
4. How many beds? Are there 4 beds? 4 kids?
There better be. No, there's not going to be 4 beds. So there's going to be like a pull-out couch, I'm sure.
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't ask. Again, I just need to know, like, you're safe and you're eating. Do you want to know a really cute story from him last night? He sends me a text message, and he is not a texter. He is not a texter. He could be right now at Disneyland, Disney World. And I'd be like, are you having the best time? Yeah.
Yeah. Jed wouldn't even give me a yeah.
Yeah. That's
just ignore me all day.
Like an emoji. Yeah, not a talker. So he sends me this text last night. It was so funny. And he goes, they went to a restaurant. I asked where they were eating, and I got him a Visa gift card because he didn't have a debit card yet.
Which
and he goes, I'll find it for you actually, because it'll really put it into perspective.
This is downtown convention center.
This is downtown convention center.
Big Blue Bear. Picture it.
Henry's. I go, where are you getting food? Henry's Tavern. It's a bar. Don't worry.
Yeah, 16th Street Mall. Henry's is great.
It's on the 16th Street Mall.
Yes. It's right there.
They should not be going to the 16th Street Mall. My God.
I love Henry's. They have a great happy hour on Sunday. I don't know about
I didn't say anything about avoiding needles and don't touch anything you see.
I don't know about weeknights. It's close to the pavilions, which is epicenter.
I'm really glad I did not know that. I was like, oh, they're going to the hotel bar.
And kind of a walk from the convention center. They had to walk all that way because the convention center was on 14th. They had to get to 16th and go up a couple blocks. Oh, I know exactly the route he took. There's a really dangerous Walgreens they have to pass.
I hate you. The hat is making it so much worse right now.
AJ's fine. He'll be fine.
I was like, have the best time. And he goes, Mom, my bill is $20, but the server that was helping us had to separate 13 different bills.
From high school kids. Oh, that poor server.
Should I tip $5?
Yeah, actually, if it was 20, do it.
I said, if your food was 20, yes, it's typically 20%, but because she's doing so much work, I would tip her a little more.
Give her $5.
Isn't that cute?
That's really cute.
She had to split it between 13 of us. What gate of hell was she at last night waiting on that table?
Boy.
Oh my God. How many skibbity dumb toilet references were made?
Jeez, that's no riz. No riz there.
So funny. You guys were about as cool as a Weezer album. Are we all done?
Okay, have a great weekend. Be back on Monday. Bye.